Alright gamers, the monotone, unenergetic YouTuber noob Merciless Vaughn is back with another Bleach Brave Souls video. In this one we're going to be having another versus video, haven't did one of these in a while, and right now is going to be the premium renewed 3rd anniversary version of Ulquiorra versus the 1000-year Blood War Yamamoto. I decided to put these two up against each other because they're almost the same. They pretty much have the same SA1 and 2 and they have some somewhat similar skills. And so yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. If you do, please leave a like. If you're new to the channel or you have been here for a while, please consider subscribing. It helped me get to 200 subscribers. And without wasting any more time, let's just go ahead and get started. Alright, so first things first, looking at the Ulquiorra, I won't go into too much detail about these characters because I pretty much did in their initial showcases. But you can know that both of these units are 1 out of 5 and that they both have some pretty decent skills. Their most notable skills that they pretty much share are Sharpshooter, since he is a ranged unit, and Yamamoto is a melee unit and he does have Marauder. And also you have the where is it? Increased speed attribute ranker damage to status element affected enemies 40%. And so yeah, with this skill, and he has devastation 40%, his soul bomb will be hitting very hard. They also have the same status elements on their abilities as well. And in case of the Yamamoto, oh wait, before we go over to him, he does have a ranker resistance, which is a new skill, increase strong attack damage depending on how many rankers are in your party. So if you have a team full of rankers, this skill will be increased by a lot. Another skill that they share is that they both have bombardment. Forgot about that. And looking at the Yamamoto, as I said, he is a melee unit with Marauder on his abilities. And he has the damage to burning and weaken enemies 40%, which is kind of the same as the one that the Ulquiorra has, but his is just, you know, status element affected enemies to 40% instead of the actual damage to burned and weakened enemies. They also share the status element spiritual pressure boost, which is good as well. They have Sprinter +2 as well. Another thing that they share is that they both have the Hollow Killer. They both have 2 killers. The same one as Hollow, but on Yamamoto is Quincy, and on the Ulquiorra, his is Espada. Yeah, Hollow and Espada killer. So both of these are also great units you can use in guild quests as well, because their soul bombs will do insane amounts of damage. Now the Yamamoto doesn't have devastation 40%, but with bombardment +1 and the damage to burn and weaken enemies, his soul bomb still hits hard. As for the accessories that I'm going to be using on each character, we're going to have the teacup, fortification pill, hunting cap. Here are the links that are shown: Baikon Chat, 7th anniversary Uryu, and the premium Akin. And here are their bonus abilities: full stamina damage boost and weaken defense. For the Yamamoto, we're going to be using the T set, fortification pill, hunting cap, and as the links, Baikon Chat, Bathwi Kenpachi, and Nozumi. Bonus abilities are the same as well: full stamina damage boost and weaken defense. Alright, so we're going to do some IT runs to see who's the better unit. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start off with the Yamamoto. There are no affiliation and Soul Reaper enemies in this IT. Yeah, the bosses in this IT are Soul Reaper, but the ads are no affiliation, so they won't have killer against any of these units in here, but it doesn't matter. In this IT run, I do not have any of the boosts active because you won't have any of the boosts in co-op IT. And in co-op IT, the ads will be much stronger anyways. Yeah, not much to say about the Yamamoto. If you have him, you pretty much already know what he can do. I mean, his banner did come out, I believe it was last month or maybe a couple months ago. I'm not sure when exactly. So hopefully you picked up this unit because he is an insanely good character to have on your account. Same thing for the Ulquiorra. You'll have a better shot at getting the Ulquiorra than this Yamamoto because that Ulquiorra is a premium unit and you can pull him from the tickets like I did, luckily enough. You don't have to worry about these burn pulls because he has complete status immunity. And his status immunity is shared, the Ulquiorra's isn't. And here's his soul bomb. Alright, here we are back in another IT run to see if we can get a faster clear time. So that Can't Fear Your Own World Bankai Shinji has a skill which increases power, attribute captain affiliation, strong attack damage by 20%, and the Now's hers is power soul reaper, strong attack damage increased by 20%. So with those skills combined, that's a total of 40%. I just brought those in here for showcase purposes, really. I am losing my full stam here because I am not very good at this game. Gonna keep my full stam, and I don't think I will be able to get that back. Unless that now recovers stamina in between stages, but I don't think she does. Nope, she doesn't. Alright, so now here we are with the Ulquiorra. Now the Ulquiorra does have Sprinter plus 2 and also Long Stride, so he'll be moving across the map a lot faster than the Yamamoto. The Yamamoto does have Sprinter plus 2, but he does not have the Long Stride skill. Yeah, skill is pretty much the same. The Ulquiorra does move faster. The Yamamoto, he has the share complete status immunity skill, while this Ulquiorra just isn't able to share the skill. So yeah, with Yamamoto on your team, is pretty much a little bit safer when you're doing IT, and with the Ulquiorra, you're just going to have to still watch out for those burn pools. But in terms of the respective attribute for speed, he's probably one of the top tier speed units. And in my opinion, speed is still lackluster. They need a little bit more help. Power is absolutely stacked, but that Yamamoto is pretty much in a league of his own. Alright, so here we are in another IT run, this time with all the boosts active, and I did bring some Rankers with me. I know it kind of popped up very quickly, but if you saw the Ranker Resonance skill, it went up to 30%. That is because I brought 2 Rankers with me. So which is pretty much kind of 10% shorter than the Yamamoto's boosted characters that I brought with him, if that was additive damage. I'm not sure if it was additive or not, but I'm pretty sure it was. And yeah, he is hitting a tad bit harder, it seems like. But yeah, overall, probably 1 out of 5. If you are with a full team of Rankers, this Ulquiorra will be hitting harder than the Yamamoto. And co-op quests, and especially in Epic Rage. If you have this character in Epic Rage and you have 5 other Rankers with you, that's 60% more damage. And I'm pretty sure that's the maximum, because you can only have a maximum of 6 players in one group, only in Epic Rage. Alright, so that was a brief comparison of these two characters. Not much else to say. Their respective co-op ITs are not up right now at the time of this recording, so I really can't take them in there for a better showcase. But yeah, this Ulquiorra, he'll move a lot faster along the map with Long Stride, Sprinter plus 2, Sharpshooter, the new skill of Ranker Resistance, The more rankers you have in your party, the more your strong attacks will do. Devastation 40% along with bombardments. 40% damage to status element affected enemies with the spiritual pressure boost. Soul Bomb will be hitting insanely hard, just like this Yamamoto's will be. Yamamoto, he has Marauder, Sprinter +2, no long stride. He doesn't have Devastation 40%, but he does have Bombardment and damage and burning, weakening enemies. And Marauder is right here. That is him, spiritual pressure boost. Pretty much the same SA1 and SA2. So in terms of who's better, maybe, I don't know, it's really up to you. If you like the Ulquiorra, he's really good. The Yamamoto, he's really good as well. But in terms of team play, maybe the Ulquiorra has him beat just by a little bit because of that Ranker Resonant skill. But you know, most people's Yamamoto are max Transcendent, so he's going to be doing the most amount of damage as possible. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. Thank you guys for watching, and as usual, until next time.